Hello guys, for today's tutorial we'll learn how to execute MapReduce technique in Cloudera to get our desired output. So there's this imaginary city called Utopia where the elections are going on and we need to count the total number of votes each candidate got. So the sample input file looks somewhat like this. So there are like different booths at the election center and we need to count the total number of votes each candidate got at each booth. So the first step is to create a Java program and add the necessary jar files to it. You need to right click on the Java program, go to build path, configure build path, go to libraries, and here you can add external jar files. You can get the jar files from the internet. Then this Java program has three important classes. The first one is the mapper class. It takes text as an input and creates text as an output. It splits the string of words using white spaces. This is the reducer class. It has the variable vote count, which accumulates the total number of votes each candidate got at every booth and stores it in a single variable and returns it. This is the main Java program. It takes text as an input and creates text as an output. So the next step is to right click on the Java program and export it as a runnable jar file. As you can see here, you need to export here. I've done that already. After that, you need to make a zip file of all the text inputs and the jar file you just created of your Java program. After that, go to your virtual machine and here you need to copy the zip file you just created on your local machine as your Hadoop system is here. So I copied all the boot inputs and my Java program jar file, that the runnable jar file we created. After that, you need to copy the input on the U browser. I created a directory called Utopia boot input and copied all the boot input files here. After that, go to your terminal, go to the file where you have your Java program jar, and then run this command. It says Hadoop jar, your jar files name.jar. This is the path of my input files, and this is where I need to create a directory called Utopia boot output, which will have the total number of votes. As we can see here, I'll delete this. As we can see here, we don't have the output file yet. Refresh it again. And now we will run this command. Let's see what the output is. It says we can track our job at this URL. I'm going to copy this URL and paste it here. As we can see that the map reducer job was succeeded. If we scroll down, we can see all the mappers were succeeded. And if we scroll furthermore, we can see the reducer job was succeeded too. Now let's go to our file browser and see if the output folder was created. So for this, we need to reload this. As we can see here, the directory which wasn't present before was created now. And let's go to the output file. Here we can see the total number of output for each candidate from all the booths. So this is how you can execute your program using the MapReduce technique, which is a really efficient technique and is widely used in big data technologies. Thank you so much for your time.